Amazon is pushing back on a Wall Street Journal article that claims it changed its search algorithm to boost its own progress or its own products. Amazon says, quote, "We have not changed the criteria we use to rank search results to include profitability. We feature the products customers will want, regardless of whether they are our own brands or products offered by our selling partners." Joining us now is Kurt Knudsen, the cyber guy. So, Kurt, regardless of whether the Journal article is right or not, doesn't Amazon have the right to do this?
Well, you know, that's the question, David. Good morning to you. We're talking about also, look at that statement from Amazon.
Yeah.
They're right. They didn't put in specifically profitability into their algorithm. Instead, what the Journal article says is they were even more manipulative. They put in factors that would lead up to yielding a more profitable margin for items that would propagate to the top, which tended to be Amazon-branded products as well as third-party products that had very, very strong performance. They had greater profit margins on them, and they sold a lot of. So the Journal article is absolutely correct that this is going on because the results are there, and evidence came out that internally at Amazon, the attorney involved in the case, at least one of them, had been outspoken about not putting in profitability, mainly because of what happened to Google in 2017 in the EU,
Yes.
where they paid, what was it, 247
Right.
or 2.47 billion euro fine. So that plus engineering employees came forward as well. Amazon should just be out front about this. And you and I should have expectations that when we shop on Amazon and we type in, "I'm getting David a brand new iPad," that the Amazon generic version of an iPad, the Fire, doesn't come up.
But the reason why they're
that's what
not
I
doing
think.
it, and you focused on this, Kurt, is because of the European regulators. The European regulators are dying to get more of their revenue or to limit their growth in Europe, give their own competitors more of a chance to compete with Amazon. I think they're afraid of the Europeans. That's why they're pushing back this hard.
Well, that's how it started, I believe. And now the Wall Street Journal has opened it up to what now is brewing in this country, not just from the 50 different states that have signed on with their attorney generals having consolidated, being run by Texas for antitrust issues, but also Congress taking up this issue with all big tech. Amazon should be frightened. This should worry them. And at the end of the day, it still comes down to this. How come we can't just have somebody, some that we can trust, that Amazon is willing to share their algorithm with, and Google's willing to share their algorithm with?
I think the fear trumps everything. I got to wrap it, Kurt, but I think it's the fear of the European regulators that does everything. That's what's motivating Amazon and so many tech companies right now. Kurt, great to see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.